Hey everyone, so I'm gonna probably do a chemo update still in a few days. I'm not gonna do it right now. I want to wait until it's been at least a week since I've had the chemo because last time my side effects took a little while before they hit me, and this time has definitely been a lot better. The first time was really bad, and yeah, I've been fatigued and stuff, but it's not nearly as bad, so I'll have an update about that in a few days hopefully. I just wanted to talk about work and study. For people who are undergoing chemotherapy. I know some people continue to work or they continue to study. I wasn't working. I was already, I was in a postgraduate degree, like the first year of a master's program, and I was originally going to do it. Well, I had 2 online subjects I was going to do because I was also meant to do a placement, which I was really excited for, but obviously didn't pull through, and I had already delayed that. But then I was like, well, I can still do the 2 online courses. That won't be too bad. I'll probably feel okay. And after the first chemotherapy treatment and those side effects associated with that one, I was like, it was just a bit too hard, I thought, to do it, so I decided to stop doing it. So at the moment, I'm not doing any study or work, and I guess I'm really just doing these videos and trying to feel good and trying to get through this. And I was wondering what everyone else is doing and how do you occupy your time. I have a lot of hobbies, but I find that even the hobbies that I like are still relatively intensive. Like I love writing, like writing novels and things, but you have to have a fair bit of energy and you have to be feeling good and inspired to still be able to do it. It's not something that is just mindless. Aeroplane. And I know I particularly find this difficult not having anything to do because I'm someone who's always wanted to get as much work done in the smallest amount of time. I had all these plans of what I was going to do and I wanted to move out really badly and I was planning to move out and be able to have a job. And now I have to wait till I can finish this study so then I can get a job. And when I was at university, at least in Australia, like a full-time study or student gets 4 subjects a semester. And I'd done like 5 subjects a semester for like 3 semesters in a row. And everyone thought I was crazy for doing that, but I was like, no, I want to get as much done as fast as I can. And I feel motivated to do this, so why not? That's the kind of person I am. I take normally more study than I can do or isn't recommended, and I still get it done and I find a way to do it. But I don't know, especially after the first chemotherapy, especially after those side effects, I just didn't want that stress, and so I decided not to do it. But now I have a different kind of stress of not doing anything, and especially with my personality, I need to be doing things. This YouTube thing I find particularly helpful. Sorry for the birds, this is Australian birds. Yeah, I find the YouTube thing helpful because I feel like I'm still being productive even though I'm not really contributing to my career, but I still feel like I'm doing something and recording, editing and uploading a video and hopefully talking to some of you all. So that's definitely helping me, but not enough. So I think I'll probably have to try to put some more deadlines maybe on my writing projects, or maybe do something that isn't as intensive, something like painting, so that way, you know, it's nice and mindless but it still feels productive without necessarily having to put a lot of energy, like mental energy, into it. I've also been thinking maybe I should not just do vlog type of videos on this YouTube channel. Maybe I'll try to do like really kind of informative, snappy little videos, kind of like explaining the ABVD chemicals in the chemotherapy for Hodgkin's lymphoma, for example, or talking about why it's important to be conscious of sun exposure while you're on chemotherapy. Just kind of giving a quick little video that's informative and educational for people who are looking for answers without wanting to necessarily read articles, because that's what I find most of the chemo and cancer information is more or less all articles and blogs, which is fine, but some people like having a video to be able to go to. So I have a few ideas of things that I can do to try to get through this time of doing nothing, and just the idea of 6 months of me not progressing in something, but I have to think, and this is what I've told myself, I have to see this as a full-time job. Me getting better is a full-time job. Doing chemotherapy is a full-time job, or education, or whatever. And this might also help any of you who struggle with the fact that you can't do the things that you want to do, like work or study. That's really what I've done. I've just tried to see that I am doing a full-time job. It's okay to not study. It's okay not to work, because the point is that you don't know how you're going to react every, chemotherapy session. And I think that's what also has thrown me off, is that at the moment I'm doing okay side effect wise. Like, I'm not feeling good, but I'm doing okay, and I could have continued doing my study things. Maybe the next time I would have felt absolutely horrible again, and that week before I had and you had like the bad week and then maybe have a good week or a good couple of days, you know, in those good couple of days, I will just be trying to like run all the errands that I need to do and contact, you know, my doctors or whatever, or catch up with friends so I feel good again. I just don't know how good I'm going to feel or how bad I'm going to feel. And that uncertainty was just getting to me too much. And I didn't want to have my education or studies like, you know, suffer because of that. And I can just delay my studies and do it again properly next year. Yeah, so really the uncertainty is what really made me delay my studies. Just not knowing how bad I was going to feel, and also wanting to make sure that I actually gave my studies a real go and that I was actually proud about my achievements and what I'd learned, not that I was just kind of like pushing through and not actually absorbing anything. So they're the reasons why I delayed it, and also coming to the realization and accepting that I'm fighting for my life right now. Obviously not right now, but in general, like I need to fight this cancer so that way I can live for decades and decades, not that I, you know, just live a couple more years. Whatever, I need to, you know, make sure that my body is healthy again. I'm in a full-time job right now, getting through chemotherapy so I can live a long, healthy life. And so I shouldn't worry too much about what I do with these next 6 months. But I do want to keep myself occupied. So hopefully YouTube, maybe more writing, maybe more types of videos, or maybe taking up painting or something. I don't know. I'll find things to do. Let me know how you all occupy yourselves. Are you studying or working? Have you taken up any more hobbies? Yeah, that's the struggle, hey. Finding enough things to do that we're occupied and feel productive and feel good about ourselves, but also not doing so much so we're overwhelmed and potentially make ourselves weaker and feel sicker and feel more crap. That sucks. Another thing that sucks about chemotherapy. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And my hair is falling out. It just keeps falling out, and I'm thinking that I'll probably shave it soon. But at the same time, I don't want to shave it. But at the same time, I do want to shave it because at least I have some kind of control over this process. I know a lot of people shave their hair to also help gain control. But at the same time, I don't want to shave it, but I do want to shave it, but I don't want to shave it. We'll see what will happen in the next few days.